friends, this is Sanyam and you are watching Sanyam Agrawal Memory Map series. First of all, I would like to thank you for watching and liking my videos. Your support has motivated me and I am back with another chapter. So, today, as you all can see, I am in my garden and the chapter we are going to discuss today is also closely related to trees and plants. Yes, you must have guessed it right. It is forests are lifeline. As in my previous videos, I would give you some live examples, but first let's learn what are forests. Forests. So, what are forests? Forests are vast stretches of land densely populated by trees, small plants, shrubs, and bushes. Forests are a home to a wide variety of animals. Besides animals and plants, many tribes inhabit forests and derive their food, clothing, and livelihood from them. Forests are also known as woods and cover about 30% of the total land area of the earth. Now that we have learned the basic definition of forests, let's learn the importance of forests in our life. Importance of forests. Forests help to regulate climate. Forests help to bring rainfall. Forests provide food and shelter for animals. Forests play an important role in water cycle through transpiration. Roots of trees help to bind soil firmly and prevent soil erosion. Forests provide small animals a place to hide from the predators. Forests help to replenish groundwater through seepage of rainwater. Forests reduce air and noise pollution because trees act as sound absorbers. Forests are our green lungs as they help to maintain a balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in nature. Forests prevent flooding. Forests are the water purification systems in nature. Now let us learn the important forests produce. I would give you some live examples to learn better. Now let us learn the important forests produce. What forests provide to mankind. The wood of trees is used to make furniture like chairs, tables, etc. Baskets and ladders and many more things. Trees provide pulp for making paper. Trees provide us many tasty fruits like apple, chiku, guava, and many more. Trees provide us medicines like neem, tulsi, and many more. Trees provide us many things like wax, rubber, gum, oils, and other things. We get fibers like flax, cotton, jute from plants which are used to make clothes. Spices like cardamom, clove, cinnamon, and cassia are important forest produce. Forests also provide us things like honey, catechu, etc. Forests provide us firewood and dry leaves which are used as fuel for cooking. Now let us learn about the forest profile. As told earlier, I would give you some live examples to learn better. Layers of forest. Canopy. Canopy is the top layer. The crowns of tall trees in a dense forest form a cover of roof over the other plants in the forest. This tall tree in my garden acts as a canopy. The leaves and branches of this tree prevent sunlight from penetrating into the lower plants. This is a canopy. The understory is the middle layer. The different horizontal layers present at different heights below the canopy are called understories. These shrubs act as understories. The different horizontal layers present at different heights below the canopy are called the understories. The tall shrubs form the upper layer of the understory, followed by the small shrubs and by the herbs. The forest floor is the lowest layer. The ground surface of the forest is called the forest floor. These leaves and the soil act as the forest floor in a forest. The ground surface of the forest is called forest floor. As you can see, the forest floor is damp, dark colored and covered with dead leaves, branches, organic matter and has tiny microorganisms which are invisible to naked eye. These microorganisms convert the dead and decaying organic matter into a dark colored substance called humus. The presence of humus in the soil helps to increase its fertility. In a forest, many organisms live together. They eat one another and form a food chain. Food chain. The food chain is an arrangement in which energy passes from one organism to other. The main constituents of food chain are sun. The sun is the primary source of energy for all organisms. The producers. The producers are the green plants as they manufacture their own food by photosynthesis. All organisms directly or indirectly obtain energy from the producers, which are the plants. Primary consumer. The primary consumer depend on plants for their food. These are the plant-eating animals called herbivores. Secondary consumer. Secondary consumers are the flesh-eating animals called carnivores. Decomposers. Decomposers are the microbes and fungi that feed upon dead and decaying organic matter and convert them into a dark colored substance called humus. These are called decomposers. They make the soil fertile and help in growth of plants. Food web. In forests, many food chains are linked together, forming a food web. If one food chain gets disturbed, the entire food web will get disturbed. We know that forests are very important to us, but due to the continuous building of houses, buildings, industries, and the increasing demand for paper and wood has caused the forest to disappear. This large-scale cutting of trees is called deforestation. Let's learn about its consequences. What would happen if forests disappear? If forests disappear, the amount of carbon dioxide in air would increase, and this would cause an increase of the Earth's temperature, termed as global warming. There would be increased air, noise, and soil pollution. There would be a decrease in amount of rainfall. The oxygen-carbon dioxide balance of atmosphere would get disturbed. The deforestation will endanger our life and environment. Therefore, we should think what we can do to preserve our forests. In the absence of trees and plants, the animals will not get food and shelter. In the absence of trees, the soil will not hold water, which will cause soil erosion. Reduced forest cover will disturb the natural process of recharging the groundwater. This will create a shortage of drinking water and drought-like conditions in many places. Now that we have learnt the consequences of deforestation, you must have thought that we must preserve our forests. I will tell you some ways to do that. Now, there is a fun way to remember the most important points in forest conservation called trees, T-R-E-E-S, which means T for teach, R for restore, E for encourage, E for establish, S for support. Before ending, I would like to discuss some very important questions that come in various Olympiads and are the doubts of many. I have picked these questions from many books and let us have a look at them. First question is, what will happen if the number of a particular animal in the forest would increase? The solution to this question is that for a living thing to survive, it must exist in a certain proportion and allow other living organisms to survive. But living things cannot afford to exist without any check. For example, if there are too many lions, they will kill all the deer. On the other hand, if there are too many deer, they will eat too much grass and not leave any grass for other animals. Thus, living organisms must exist to survive. The second important question is how forests recharge groundwater. Forests act as a natural absorber of rainwater and allow it to seep. The roots of trees make the soil porous. The rainwater seeps through these pores and recharges the groundwater. In this way, forests help to maintain the water table throughout the year. The third question for today is how forests help in transpiration, thus in helping in water cycle. The answer to this question is plants absorb water through the soil, through their roots. The excess water is released through the process of transpiration in the form of water vapor. This is called transpiration. The water vapor rises in the atmosphere and condenses to form clouds. When the clouds no longer can hold the water, it falls as rain, hail or snow. This process is called water cycle and it gets completed. In this way, plants help to maintain the water cycle. Fourth question is, what is the reason of a peepal sapling growing on the side wall of Paheli's house? The answer to this question is, birds feed on peepal fruits and eat their seeds. These seeds are passed out in their feces. The birds in this way help to disperse these seeds. The bird's feces contains peepal seeds and may fall anywhere, even in the cracks of walls. Under favorable conditions, the seeds germinate and grow into saplings. So, in this chapter, we have learned what are forests, what is the importance of forests, and we have also learned the forest profile with the help of live examples. We have seen some common doubts. If you like my video, please like it and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.